this is the foaming cleansing oil. So I'm going to show you how to use cleansing oils correctly, more specifically the foaming cleansing oil. So if you look at the ingredients, it says saponified form of coconut oil, saponified form of olive oil, and saponified form of jojoba oil. Now, saponified form of oil is a little bit different than regular oil. And if you can look, it's a gel-based cleansing oil. So I'm going to show you how to use a foaming type of cleansing oil and who it's best for. Okay, so here's the first method. The first method is pumping it directly from the bottle to the skin. You're going to put it in your hand, just one full pump. So it's about the size of a quarter. And as you can see, it's not like regular oil, it's like a gel oil right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it directly onto, so notice how my hands are dry and it's going to go onto my face dry. Okay, so this method is if you have oilier skin, you wear heavier makeup, or you use concealer or primers, or any type of, or you layer a lot of products on you that have a combination of oils, silicones, or waxes, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the oil, and so if you noticed, I purposely went and worked out, put on a lot of makeup on my face so that I could show you. So I'm going to take the gel that came from the bottle straight, and what you're going to do is you're going to put it directly on your skin and massage and let the warmth of the skin, and you'll see how it starts to emulsify right away. Okay, now if you tend to have sensitive skin or reactive skin, or your skin tends to be on the drier side and you're not wearing a lot of product on your face, right? Then this may be too strong. So I'm going to show you. So as you notice, I have not added any water, right? I just had the foaming oil. So as you mix it, it breaks down the oil on your skin and any other products that you have, like sunscreen, concealer, eye products, moisturizers, sunscreen moisturizers, any of these things that have oils, waxes, or silicones, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're just going to work it through just like this. And what you can do is you can rinse it off. What I like to do is I like to have a towel, a wet towel, and then wet that, and then use it to massage my skin even more before I rinse off. So this combination of oils that's being used, it's not like the only heavier oil is coconut oil, but they're all saponified, right? And saponification is basically taking the oils, taking the fatty esters, and you're changing the chemical structure so that it becomes like soap. So it's alkaline. It's a base pH. Okay, so it's a different form. So that's why if you guys are using cleansers or cleansing oil that seems heavy and oily residue, and it, no matter how much oil that you use, it seems to leave an oily residue. It could be that it's just regular like sunflower oil. It has a higher amount of fatty acids, and they don't go through a process called saponification. Okay, so I just towel it off like this, and then I rinse it. Okay, and then after I rinse, I follow it with another cleanser. Now, the reason why some of you are getting bumpy skin, or you're saying that the cleansing oil is drying your skin out, is because oil breaks down oil. And so when your makeup and your dirt and all the products stick to that oil and then it pulls it off, it's also, remember, it's also pulling off your own skin's oil. So then now your skin's pH is alkaline, right? So your skin is dry, and for those of you who have oily skin, it can actually make your skin oilier. And for those of you who have dry skin, you complain because that it's too dry. So what you have to do is you have to follow it with a cleanser that is pH compatible for your skin. So for those of you who have acne skin, you're going to use an acne control cleanser. If you have drier skin, you can use a balancing or a hydrating type of cleanser. Now, if you use a cream-based cleanser following a cleansing oil, you're more prone to bumpy skin. Okay, so and I will, it's another video, I'll tell you how to treat bumpy skin if you get it from cleansing oil, because there's only certain things that can cause that. Okay, so that's the first method. Okay, the second method is for people who have normal to drier skin, more sensitive skin. You don't use a lot of sunscreens, you don't use a lot of products or concealers or beard oil or things like that where you need more oil to break it down. So you're going to take your cleansing oil again, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to use it just like you would like a facial cleanser. So you're going to pump it in like this. Okay, so see how it's a gel. And then, unlike taking it and massaging it into the skin to break down the heavier makeup and oils and sunscreen and concealer and all of that, you're going to take this and you're going to wet it. You're going to add water and you're going to so now it's diluted. The oils are more diluted. So then you can take this and now it's like a facial cleanser. So then on this side right here, you're just going to use it to remove the oil, right? So now I don't recommend a double cleanse with a cleansing oil or a foaming cleanser because that is really going to dry out your skin. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you, then you can just use it and you just use more of the water, right? And you can cleanse your skin. And you can also use it for taking off eye makeup stuff. I'm not going to do it right now because I need to see what I'm doing, but you get the idea. So that's the second way that you can do it. So it's a dual purpose, unlike a regular cleansing oil. So let me just go ahead and rinse off my hands here. So you can see I have another product for those of you who say it just dries my skin out. So with a cleansing oil, when you use a cleansing oil, such as this right here, and so this one is mainly made, so see how it's more fluid, it like spills out of my hand. So this is mainly olive oil. Now olive oil has it's high in antioxidants, but clinical studies have shown that temporarily when you put it on your skin, it does not restore the moisture barrier or the oil barrier. It actually strips it temporarily, right? That's why it's when you have cleansing oils that just have olive oil, and people will complain about that. So it's best to have a combination of different oils that do different things. So see, and then see if I try to wet this, it doesn't, it's just oil, right? And that's why some people will complain about an oil residue, right? So it just depends on the type of oil that you are using and how it responds to water. Okay. So this one is a combination of saponified coconut oil, jojoba oil, and olive oil. So the olive oil, that's the most common oil you're going to see in cleansing oils because it is effective in breaking down. Coconut oil at its solid state really is not effective, obviously, unless it's in balms, and usually if it is, it's capric triglyceride that they use, and that's also very common in regular cleansing oils too. And that's basically taking coconut oil mixed together with glycerin, which basically is a form of saponification as well. So it's saponified. And coconut oil is, because it's a heavier oil, it does break down the products that have the higher amounts of oils and waxes and silicones, which is in your sunscreens and your primers and your concealers. Okay, so, and then this also has the saponified form of jojoba oil, which is the closest to the human sebum. So those are two different ways that you can use a foaming cleansing oil. So the next step after using the foaming cleansing oil, whether you use it straight from the bottle or you dilute it and create a foam on your skin, that's when you're going to use so that's called the pre-cleanse, okay? So that's the pre-cleanse. The second one is called the double cleanse, and that's what follows after you break down the oil. And that's depending on your skin type, you're gonna use the cleanser to bring your skin back to its pH, because remember, cleansing oils are alkaline. It's a base pH, right? It's usually around like a 9 or a 10, so that's alkaline. And then you want to do, if you're going to go into more advanced stages, that's when you're going to do what's called skin prepping or prep scrub. And I will do another video on that. So hope that helps. And remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science.